Emmanuel Frimpong leaves Arsenal and asks, how am I going to pull girls playing for Barnsley? I love this. From Friday 31st of January 2014, Emmanuel Frimpong was left contemplating life post-Arsenal after signing a permanent deal with Barnsley. And it seems missing out on action off the pitch was the main thing on the midfielder's mind. The 24-year-old made just 16 appearances for the Gunners after rising through the ranks alongside Jack Wilshere, but 2 major injuries disrupted his progress. However, it seems Frimpong still enjoyed the benefits of representing one of the most recognisable clubs in the world, despite not really featuring. When the news of his move to Barnsley broke, the Ghanaian jokingly expressed his regret at how his lower league status is likely to play out with the opposite sex. How am I going to draw girls now? Frimpong wrote on Instagram before promptly deleting the post. Even more funnier than that, from at Gary Lineker on Twitter. Yes, that is Gary Lineker, host of MO2D. Frimpong, from February 1st. Frimpong has been given a red card half an hour into his Barnsley debut. Oh well, gives him a little more time to draw girls. And we're not talking about caricatures, people. Proper wrong. I love that. I mean, Gman, what you reckon?
I just want to say that just shows every sign of a non-serious player right there, to be honest. Because Frimpong was tipped to be a golden boy for England, and look how far he has dropped. Hopefully, he can bring himself back up through the leagues and make his way back to the top. But his head's never really been on it. The fact that he's always on Twitter. Statement about how am I going to draw girls, that just shows.
Sounds a bit like Rio Ferdinand
to me. Your teammates that you're going down with just shows that you disrespected them, to be honest, saying that they can't draw girls because they're at Barnsley. If you're looking at it from that situation, and then to get sent off as well, it doesn't really help you anyway. It doesn't really help you getting sent off, being a Premiership boy. You can't even handle yourself in the lower leagues.
No, very true. I just find it as one of them ones. I think Emmanuel Frimpong is just more interested in this.
It's the Escort yeah, Strava Production. General Beater, cash by the hour, man. I draw cash by the hour. Cash in my stash, hold up by the hour. If I draw cash by the hour, I'ma get
So all I can say is Emmanuel Frimpong seems like he's more interested in doing that. He's more interested in doing that than anything else. There's the explicit rating on iTunes for it's one of them ones. I just think it's one of them ones. He's a lot more interested in that than anything else. And it's sad to say, really, because he could have become. As you said, he was tipped to become like a real. He was tipped to become a quality player, but he's more interested in girls by the hour. That's all I can say. Speaking of that, we got a text from the man they call Big T, from the man we throw the teas up for every single week. He says, good evening, gentlemen. I would like to ask your thoughts on the following wrestling debate. If the co-host could decide whether you could be a face or a heel commentator, what would you choose and why? I'd love to see Jim Ross commentate on a live Pitch Talk show. Wouldn't it be great? I can see it now. Gman, what was it? Gavin having a live moment and JR marking out. My God, someone, can you see Gman on the monitors? Can someone get out there? Imagine if we could go behind the scenes of Pitch Talk and look at the private life of, say, the straight shooting one, and as you're laying into a batty, you hear Jim Ross shouting, my God, look him go, he's possessed. Oh, and Liam, please let me be your cameraman for Pitch Talk Meets interview in October. Wait, why October? I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'll tell everyone anyway. Anyway, sorry, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, straight shooting LJA, the Gman and Jezzy Fizzle proudly brings to you. Oh my God, Pitch Talk meets Arse Invader and Naughty Cox. Oh, Big T's terrible, you know. He's terrible. Make it happen. Thank you very much. Good night. Big T is terrible. I gotta throw them T's up. He is terrible. When he said spoil a surprise, I was thinking, wait, who's leaking stuff? Almost having a Curb Your Enthusiasm moment. Who's leaking stuff? But Big T's too much, man. 07535804466 is the mobile number. Oh, but I don't know, man.
Yes.
Oh, G-Man, he's getting to himself.
He's getting
to himself. We're going to come into that. Sympathetic stars defend Adnan Januzaj after stingy Nandos Day. This is actually from last Monday after we went off air on the 27th. Premier League stars have leapt to the defence of Man United star Adnan Januzaj after he was castigated by a certain newspaper for taking a girl on a date to Nandos while wearing a tracksuit. Under the headline, My Cheap Date at Nandos, the newspaper carries an interview with Melissa McKenzie, who claims she was treated to an £18 meal at Nando's Diner after she paid £5 for parking. Okay. But Mackenzie also details how the pair watched Sex Factor together in a 3-star hotel before the 18-year-old playmaker, who's been one of United's best players this season and is reportedly paid £30,000 a week, had to return home at 9 p.m. Januzaj was also criticised for wearing jogging bottoms and red trainers, while his apparent unwillingness to splash out on the alleged date saw him teased by the paper. I've never met anyone so stingy in my life, she told a certain newspaper. I was so excited for the date. We met on a social network site and I got all dressed up and even got my makeup done, costing me 30 quid. I expected him to come to me in a flashy car, but I ended up driving him about in my old blue Fiesta and I was left to pay and display. Then he said he was taking me to Nando's. My face fell. The restaurant have quickly capitalized on the social media buzz generated by the story by offering Januzaj a gift card with 50 quid on it, as well as advising him to dress a bit smarter next time. Hey Adnan, the second date's on us. P.S. Maybe ditch the trackies. #AdNandos. That was from @Nandos UK on January 27, 2014. Now that is quality. That is quality. I don't know if we'd get away with that, but anyway. Unfortunately, by the youngster, for the youngster, it appears he's become the butt of jokes left, right, front, and centre. But he has garnered support from other Premier League footballers. Crystal Palace winger Jason Punchin went on Instagram to post a picture of the article in question, writing, Januzaj, keeping it real, got time for this guy. What makes these people think he has to spend big? Because he's got it. I like that from Punchin. But Tottenham star Andros Townsend also saw fit to back his fellow professional in memorable fashion on Twitter. And I like this one. Nando's was too classy for her. I would have bought her a Freddo and sent her packing.
Wait. No, you know what?
Freddo, I said Freddo's a 15p.
But you know what? Look.
Hold on. There's a couple more. And Norwich midfielder Bradley Johnson also weighed in on Monday afternoon, sums up what type of girl she is. To go to the papers and sell a story, she deserves the Dixie 99p chicken and chips for that. #gold digger. And that's from Bradley Johnson from Norwich. You know what, yeah? All I gotta say, Adnan Januzaj, I've been calling Adnan Yapsai for like the past few months, but you know what, yeah? Adnan, I support Liverpool, but bruh, I'm with you on that. I'm sorry, but you know what, yeah? Not only is this girl a cheap tramp for going and selling her story to the papers, but secondly, in the words of Eddie Murphy, I wouldn't have even given her a Freddo. I would have been like, have a Coke and a smile and shut the F up, because at least you're getting taken to dinner. At least you're getting taken to dinner. What the man spent is irrelevant. If he makes 30 grand a week, so what? You're proving yourself to be a gold digger. The man makes 30 grand a week, but it don't mean he got to spend half his wages on one meal. You had to pay and display. Whatever happened to independent women? Well, mate, if Beyonce was dead, she'd be her and the rest of Destiny's Child would be turning in their graves. After them saying, all the women who are independent, throw your hands up in the air. It's one of them ones. And then this jabroni comes along. Oh, he could have taken me somewhere better. I got my makeup done and it cost me 30 quid. Mate, if your makeup costs you 30 quid, mate, who's more fool? Him or you? He spent 18 quid on a meal. It's one of them ones. Mate, that's all I can say. Adnan Januzaj, you smashed it. Gotta say, straight shooting LJA is with you. Being an economist myself, bruh, I'm with you on that one. I'm not with you on the diving, but I'm with you on that date thing. It's one of them ones. You smacked it. G-Man, what's your thought on this one?
I think he wasted his time, to be honest. But yeah, I was actually laughing. I wasn't laughing at the whole dating thing. I was laughing at the fact that he had to be home at 9 o'clock. I find that kind of funny, especially with the girl exposing it to the world.
Mate, my 16-year-old brother's got a longer curfew than that. I had a later curfew than that when I was 12. But anyway.
But it shows his dedication to his graft. Do you hear me? That he's going home and he's not messing around. But yeah, I got to agree with you. The girl's gone a bit wayside with her comments there, because at the end of the day, I don't think she really should be exposing that sort of stuff to the paper. Like,
no, of course she shouldn't be exposing nothing. It's a date between two consenting adults. It makes
her look bad, but on another note, it's
the gold digger has dug herself a grave.
On another note, you know, fair play to Januzaj, but still, like, you know, a Nandos meal, bruv, like,
but you know what? Yeah, the girl showed her true colours. So I'm glad he only spent 18 quid on the Nandos. Well, because you look at it, imagine like he had spent like couple hundred quid at least on whatever meal. Imagine he had spent that. Then she's clearly just with him for the money.
Nah, but you don't need to spend a couple hundred mils just to go to a restaurant. Nandos.
But that's the point.
Wait.
Why I would look at it as why am I gonna spend 200 quid on a meal?
You don't have to spend 200 quid on a meal.
When me and my girl could go out for 20 quid.
Have you been to a restaurant and spent 200 quid on a meal?
No, but that's what this girl was expecting.
No. Have you been to a restaurant and spent 200 quid on a meal?
No.
What restaurant?
I probably never will.
What type of restaurants are you going to if you're spending 200 quid on a meal? That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to take her to a classy restaurant. He could have taken her to a restaurant and made her feel good.
Nandos is a restaurant.
He took her to Nandos, bro.
Mate, Nandos is a restaurant. What are you talking about?
Wait.
Technically, McDonald's is a restaurant. So at least it does say McDonald's restaurant. So it's one of them.
I'm just saying.
McDonald's is a restaurant.
I'm just saying.
So me, if I knew this girl was like that, I would have took her to McDonald's and got her a Happy Meal and be done with it. I wouldn't have even spent 18 quid.
Then if you're gonna do that,
I would have spent 2 quid 50.
I would have had chicken cottage. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna take a girl on a date and say, look, I'm gonna take you to McDonald's, then you might as well just bun the date. You might as well just say, because it's not a date. Because to me, as I'm looking at it, as a guy going out, like when I say a date, I want to do something good. And I want to feel good about it. Yeah. I want to go McDonald's for myself. I want to eat something good. Yeah. That just means you're getting fun out of taking the piss out of the person that you're with. That's just
language there. PI doubles language on that one. But your point, man.
Yeah, it's just like that ain't no date.
Man, all I'm saying is if I know the girl's a gold digger, she's getting taken to Sam's. She's getting taken to Sam's Chicken.
Why go out?
And all she's getting is the 2 for £2 deal.
But why take a gold digger
2
out?
burgers, 2 fries. We split that in half. We're good.
So many fish in the sea. Why take a gold digger out?
He's young, innit? He's young and stupid. He don't know. It's one of them ones. But he's smart enough. Wait, he was smart enough to realise that hey, it's one of them ones. And rolling up in trackies. There ain't nothing there. For me, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Personally, I don't know how she's releasing that story, because that ain't no date.
That's a sting operation.
That ain't no date. Someone rolling up in trackies, that ain't no date.
Just
imagine, yo, babes, you wanna go out? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, come here. Nandos, next minute, she bust the corner. She's in tracksuit and a hat, and then be like, yeah, still.
Hey, we got Nandos, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, still. Be that.
Oh. Yeah. Oi, you. Are you gonna? No. Oi, you. We went Nandos, but are you gonna? No. We went. Oi.
What I'm saying,
we went Nandos. Are we gonna do it though?
I'm not saying he has to splash the cash. I'm just saying like.
Well, what's it?
Nando's ain't a date.
What's it? No splash, no what? And you always get told in the clubs. No spread, no lay. Oh, no food, nothing rude.